I know exactly what they want. Exactly what they want. I know exactly what they want. Exactly what they want. Just be patient. Just be patient. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me, y'all keep the fame. I want the glory, been that nigga, bitches never ignored me. Rich in spirit, little bitch can't afford me. Day one static, fix it with a 4G, red beam on it. You think I'm recording, kick in front doors, you try to backdoor me. We are not a gang, bitch, we an army. Book a den, you know I don't tell stories. Keep it 100 in enlightenment. You niggas fake baby K name Adonis. Mini Drake, clip curl, but somehow I can shoot it straight. Insta clip, I can shoot 4 minutes straight. Turn this to the Super Bowl if I need to. I can hit your chief up with an eagle. Set you up on the score, but they lied to you. Why you letting them niggas mislead you? My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. You won't see it coming. I move like a crook, a thief in the night. So watch what you put. My aim precise. These bullets 12 inches long. A block away, I could take off the foot. Don't ask me no questions if you know my stance. Bitch, I'm the man, so thanks in advance. They mean a rifle on top of a tripod. If they ever tell you I was taking a stand, they got run up on me, but I'm way too advanced. Spinning with choppers, turn you into a fan. Can show you the steps, but won't hold your hands. They thought they could stop me, it ain't go as planned. How I get this far? Cause I took a chance. Really got ranked, keeping it a band. This ain't what you think, better think again. This ain't what you think, you better think again. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all. Y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all. Y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all. Y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all. Y'all created this monster.
This video taken by the ISUPK is posted on the school's website and on YouTube. He says he and members of his Christian Bible school are well within their First Amendment rights. But shop owners say they've heard enough. Today in court, their lawyers argued the group is trespassing. In addition, they say the group's
niggas want me dead. Crackers too, but it's coon ass niggas, they for the feds. My stick full of lead. In case these whole niggas try me, man, I'ma have to make that bed. No need to even flex. Cause how I walk it, how I talk it, let you know my speech direct. You heard what I said. Another move, your life flashing through your mind, now you're big. And I'm fresh like a motherfucker. Niggas hating cause they more want us. I'm just coolin' by myself, but now they all on me. Shut up, bitch, eat a dick, I don't wanna love you. Sippin' that pool, wow, got your list up out your shoe now. Look what you finna do, wow, it's hot. Hop around these niggas till you flop. I'm busy getting mine, but all these niggas wanna duck. But it's cool, let me know I'm on the top. Steady in the courtroom, always fighting cops. Call the white man the devil, and that's off the top. So they try to stop my movement with a block, but I beat the case every damn time, so they watch. Waiting on the nigga to try to make me slip up. Walking up on me like homeboy, what's in your cup? Do you have any drugs? Well, let me see the slugs. Look at your bitch ass back, you mad, you ain't getting love. Your wife made you clip it damn nuts, yeah, I know. Crazy what coon people will do for these hoes. But I ain't even pressed, I see why you going on, my nigga, you dead wrong. Bust a nut, or get it on.
Black and white land shit is crazy. Black and white
about how
land
they
shit is
hate white
crazy.
people, how
I'm
they
freshen up, painter than the motherfucker. Good juice in my cup is redder than the blood sucker. Drip on leak, yeah, drip on me. Hey, talking about, but what the fuck do you mean? Yeah, you see these damn bitches, they be choosing on me. But I don't want the bitch, but that bitch drooling on me. I get to walking under cause she wanna moving with me. But I won't have it cause she easy like spaghetti, homie. Unleashed it to the G. Who is he, that nigga from SC? Get your level straight before you approach a G. Cyan TC 0013. Sits on the stick, it got me cruising off the scene. The fuck do you mean? Yeah, nigga, yeah. They nigga be hating, but they can't penetrate us. Trying to shoot at us now later, but I'ma get you now. Potato on the bow, blank, blow.
But even 30 years later,
Black and white
videos
land
don't
shit is
necessarily
crazy.
lead to convictions of officers. Advocates for
Black and
reform
white
say
land shit is
that
crazy.
needs to change.
Pando killed the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans get locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be it.
Power on. Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth connected.
Shalom, Israel. Shalom. Give me 1 second. Let me get on camera real quick. Shalom, Israel. Shalom. This is the ISUBK on the Commander Junior Hunter. You know what I'm saying? This is the STATL Connect. You know what I'm saying? Me and Captain 10K, the Goggle Bar. You know what I'm saying? It's bridging the gap. We bringing out heavy articles, heavy things that's going on in our community. You know what I'm saying? Salaki, sir, can you hear me?
Khan, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, come on, sir. Come on, sir.
Right,
Yeah, we bringing out.
Let's get good.
Yeah, we bringing out heavy things in the community, man. That you know, you can turn on the 6 o'clock news, man, and they not talking about the things that we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because we care about black people, they don't. You know what I'm saying? So we bringing out articles, we bringing up things that's going on in our community because, you know, we care about black people and black people in our community. You know what I'm saying? So look, this is the STATL podcast. Check it out. Look, we talking about freak meat. And it's a crazy thing about freak meat. You know what I'm saying? We talking about, should we glorify freak meat or should we shame freak meat? You know what I'm saying? If anybody in the chat, anybody, you know what I'm saying? Anybody out there, which you know, whatever the platform, you know, the many platforms that we have going on, we streaming on them. if anybody want to come in and talk about the good things that happen at Freaknik, hey, come in and talk about it, and we'll talk about some of the bad things. You know what I'm saying? This me and Cap 10K, the dog of bar, man. Oh my goodness, man. Make sure y'all check out Sharpen the Sword Radio. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. You know what I'm saying? Tune in to the Harder Way. You know what I'm saying? We doing that too. But we're gonna get into it, Cap. Hey, should we glorify it or should we shame it? Do you know what I'm saying? See who we got in here. Let me see. We got Naya Kai in here, my beautiful rib. She's in here. You know, she might have a little something to say about it. We got Imawan. We got brother Imawan in here. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if anybody want to come in and say the good that they experience from Freaknik, you know, let us know. You know what I'm saying? You know, we'll talk about it, Cap. I ain't gonna even lie to you, Cap. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look. You know, I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma, right? So I used to sit back. Look, you got the baby in the background. I used to sit back,
right?
And you know, I used to want to come. That's why I ain't gonna say that's why I'm in Atlanta, but you know what I'm saying. That was one of the reasons. Like, shit, I was in the world. I was like, shit, let me go down there, man. They got it cracking down there. Atlanta is cracking. Right. So let me get down there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying. But it's the underlying things and things that will happen, and it's pretty crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty crazy, and we're gonna get into some of that. But I think it's a good topic with this Hulu thing coming up. You know what I'm saying? All these ladies, they scared. They don't want to be seen on the videos. Y'all know y'all was out there listening to Luke. You know what I'm saying? Luke. They never listen to Cap D coming. Cap D, y'all know what y'all was out here doing.
Oh, we having some connection issues. That
on my end, sir.
Hold on.
You breaking up. You breaking up, one.
Let me see if I can clear up this this internet on my end. I think it's
I need it. What you got, One? Is it on your end or my end, sir? All right, we're gonna keep rolling. Cap, I know you want to get in here and talk about a few things about Freaknik. You know what I'm saying? Everybody running scared. All you freaky people that been out there doing all this Freaknik thing. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. So shit, we're gonna bring it out. Let's get into it, man. To Freaknik, the rise and the fall of Atlanta's most infamous street party, man. It was a big street party. Anybody from Atlanta want to chime in? Y'all chime in. You know it is what it is. But it says it was an innocent origin. It said it just started off innocent. It was just an innocent thing that people were just trying to do. It was kind of innocent. And then it says it all started in the spring of 1983 with a picnic organized by students attending the Atlanta University Center. So it was just a cool little thing. Everybody want to go out there, you know what I'm saying, have a little picnic and do whatever. And it says, as at the other historically Black colleges and universities, the AUC was home to the state clubs. Let's cap back in. Oh, boy. Yeah, so it said it was home to the. Okay, cap back on. You want to go ahead, sir? It's like.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, come on, sir. I ain't good.
Okay, I think that was our end. You know what I'm saying? That was unstable. But I just wanted to I want to say this. A lot of people did not know. Like, for instance, when you said you go to Freaknik when you was in the world, brother, I almost actually went. You understand? You know, I hung around all the old heads when I was coming up, right? And one of them, well, I think a couple of them went to the Freaknik. And they came back and told the story. And good night, brother. You understand? I said, damn, I got to go. I got to go with you. You know what I mean? To the next.
Right. Yeah.
I wanted to go too. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, but being in the world, you know, you have no morals, no care, no understanding. You know, just don't give a damn about nothing. You know, so you'll do anything. You know, well, I would almost do almost anything. You understand? Oh, I'll say that. You know, LGBTQers out there, I ain't do that. But just say, you know, when you're in the world, man, you just, oh my God, it's horrible being in the world, you know, and coming to the truth and seeing it and knowing what we came from. I can't go back to that. You know what I mean? But it turned around and it was two different classes of Freakniks. I'm gonna make a long story short because I know you got a lot to drop on this.
Now run it down. I ain't heard it. Okay, now you dropping something new on me now. You said it was two different classes. Hold on now. Go ahead. You gotta get going to that, Cap.
It was, and that's why I put on the thumbnail 1983. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't even know when it started, how it actually started, or none of that. It started off as a simple, like, gathering party, you know what I'm saying, with some college kids that couldn't go home for I think it was spring break, and they decided, you know, was a song out called I think it was The Freak, you know, it said Freak Out, LaChic, I think that I think LaChic, and the song was called Le Freak or something like that, right? And it turned around, and I actually used to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? When my mother and stepfather would leave, boy, I used to be in all his albums. You hear me? And that was one of my jams too. Freak Out. You understand? Chic Le Freak. So I would play that all the time, not knowing that they had a whole damn Freaknik behind it. The what was it, 4 or 5? The 5 founders of the Freaknik. That was one of the HBCUs down there in Atlanta. Y'all got a bunch of them down there too. They turned around and just wanted to have a party. I think it started with like 50 of them. You know, they just wanted to have a party because they couldn't go home, and they was outside. You know, and they was like, "What are we gonna call it?" And then they was, at that time, they was doing the heavy, you know, that song, it was hot, you know, and they was singing it and they was dancing. And Le Freak wasn't no nasty thing like what it turned into in the 90s. It was simply just them dancing and partying and having a good time, having fun. But what it turned into in the 90s, brother, was nowhere near just good, clean, black, loving fun like what they tried to portray. And I'm gonna play this clip of I think Luke and I think Lil Jon. What I said about, and almost everybody got the same, you know, same understanding, you know, as far as the Freaknik from the 90s, not the original, you know, Freaknik, the one that just started off as an innocent party in the, you know, at the campus grounds. You know what I'm saying? Not that.
Yeah. If you don't mind, sir, if I could go into that a little bit, because how you say how it started out innocent, right? So, you know, going into, you know, looking at the research and stuff like that, it says they stayed there for spring break. The DC Metro Club threw a picnic in Piedmont Park. Now, if you've been to Atlanta, you kind of see what Piedmont Park is. It's predominantly like a oppressive area. But this is where black people used to frequent. This is where our people just used to frequent. Then it goes into like you say, how innocent it was. Piedmont Park for students who found themselves stuck on campus over spring break. They couldn't get home. We had no money. You couldn't do anything. It was a simple event. They had sandwiches, coolers, boom boxes, that sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? So they was out there just trying to have a good time. Brothers couldn't make it home. Sisters couldn't make it home. They were just out there just trying to have a good time, sir. So yeah, it's a lucky on that.
Right. No, that's it right there. That's 1983 when it actually started. Okay, but the documentary was basically, I mean, they told both stories, but you know, the one from the 90s got more recognition, you know what I'm saying? Because of all of its filth and everything. Like when you said what you heard and why you wanted to go. I know it wasn't because the people was having a nice picnic on campus grounds, you know what I'm saying? Out in the park. The same way when I heard it. I didn't hear nothing about, man, these college kids just can't go home for a spring break. And they turn around and just throwing a nice party, man. We want to go down there and get some barbecue. That's not what I heard.
Hey, you Cap, I heard Cap do the ground. Yeah, do the ground. I need to get down there.
Hey, that's what I heard. You understand? That's what I heard right there. Captain D coming. You understand? Like, good damn night. And that's all I used to hear about was all of the booty and sour melons that was everywhere. They was out, they was in cars, out of cars, in hoods, you know what I'm saying, on top of the hood, the top of the car, the trunk, hanging out the car. If you look at the documentary, brother, I mean, it's crazy.
Oh man.
But it's something that a few of them said. Let me play Lil Jon's real quick. And I want to turn around. I'm going to tell you what Killer Mike had said. You know what I mean? So this real quick. Let me know when you can see the screen, brother.
Yeah, I got all the quotes, sir. Ooh-wee.
Can you see it?
Live, sir. It may. I don't know if I'm lagging or you lagging. It look like you froze up right now.
Can you see the screen?
I can hear you. Okay, yeah. It's coming up now. 1 second. It's coming up.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I can see it now. Go ahead, sir.
Okay.
Legacy of Freaknik is black joy, black self-determination,
Black love, black
Now see, that's what he just said. Freaknik was about black love, and that's how it started off, right? But then he said, "But it's and then it's something that, like I said, Killer Mike had said, where it turned into the uglies. Is he said what people came from all over the world to find was freedom. He said Atlanta is this. He said when they did this, they had the sports, they had Muhammad Ali boxing there. He said named several different things when what's my man name? James played there. He said Atlanta was the shit. He said, and now because of the Freaknik, he said they turned around and all came and found freedom. And let me tell you something about the word freedom. Okay, it turned out to be an ugly thing. Black people are just a people that cannot enjoy pure red-blooded American freedom. And they turned around community. They started comparing all of the different white parties and all this stuff that they was doing, girls going wild and all that nonsense, and nobody said anything. It became a hit. But we can't do that. Why? Because our God turns around and has laws of being free. To where when Mahershala break down some of the ugly things that started happening, you just heard him say it on the part of the actual documentary. He said it was the ugly side though. He was experiencing black love. That's how it started off. Black love. And guess what? We ain't got no problem with all about black love in the ISUPK. We love Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people all day and all night. So much so to where we won't harm them. But guess what? But Freaknik, it turned into something that started harming our people, man. And black love went away. All that black love went away. There was a sister on the documentary. She said, you know what? I came here. I started coming because it used to be fun. She said, but I'm never coming back because it's not fun anymore. That's what she said. She said, it's not fun anymore. And Mahershala is going to break down the ugly, but I'm going to play this real quick.
More out of control. People were coming by the mass.
Wow.
Cap, you breaking up, Cap. I don't see it playing. I don't see it playing, Cap. I don't see it playing. I think you lagging on your side. But we, like you said, we're gonna play that video. And I know you got a very, very, very heavy video. We're gonna play that, but check it out. Check it out. We're gonna go into some of the ugly things. Some of the ugly things that happen down at Freaknik. We're gonna go into the ugly things happening down at Freaknik because you got Freaknik happened in the 90s.
Right.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, this was in the 90s. Yeah, this is the 90s. This wasn't the 80s. The 80s was, it started off and originated with black love. You understand? Let me say that. The Freaknik. 1983 started off clean, black love, in the park, barbecue, food, dancing, not derogatory or shameful or any of that. You didn't hear of any of that. It didn't even get popular until it switched to this right here. I believe it was only about 50 college students that was at the original Freaknik in the 80s. That's how many people knew about it. 50. But then once they turned disgusting, then everybody knew. And her she just said that women, and they were free from backlash. Why? Because they were out showing their butts, showing their breasts. Some of them started showing the DJs of theirs. Some of them they said they was having sex in cars and on the street. Some of them turned around and was walking around asking. They got video of these women asking men, pull that thing out. Let me see what you're working with. Now let that be in reverse. Let the man say, girl, let me see that monkey. Let me see what you're working with. Oh my gosh, it gonna call police. You know what I'm saying? She gonna scream, she gonna yell, and that brother, he gonna go to jail. But they was everywhere asking. This is what they were saying. That black women finally could be somewhere and be free and be liberated sexually. Why? Because they was 304. What we called it the other day, Mahershala, this was their 304, man. This was their 304. That's what they was talking about. It's not saying that the woman could, let her be free, be who she was, and people not bother her or not try to. That's not what it's talking about. It's talking about them going around and being 304s. She about to respond on that.
What you got? We got somebody. We got somebody coming up. Oh,
I did get to go.
It's breaking up, sir. It's breaking up. I don't know if it's my connection or yours.
It said she went 6 times.
Oh, I see her. She goes.
This was about nostalgia for you and your brother.
I don't know where you at, sir. You still there? You still, sir? Look, why you Hey, sir, why you there? I don't know why it's breaking up like that. Can you hear me? I don't know why it's breaking up like that. But like you were saying, man, some of these women out here, like they still wear. You got ladies out here in their 40s and their 50s. You got 40 and their 50s. They out here worried about this documentary coming out. They don't want this documentary to come out. They don't want it to come out. Because you know why? Because they in these good jobs now. They doing their thing, and they don't want to see themselves being whores. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna bring something out real quick.
Can you not?
Yeah, I can hear you. You kind of breaking up a little bit, but I can hear you, sir, a little bit. Yep.
Oh yeah, I don't know what I don't know what's happening. Why it's going out? Damn. Okay. Well, since steady chopping and going on, I'm gonna say this. But what Lil Jon was saying was he started glorifying it. Of course, you know, like Luke, he did the same thing. Dupree did the same thing. You know, a lot of them from the 90s had the same view. Was like, oh, it was so glorious. It was black love. It was this. It was that, and you know, that's how it started off in the 80s and 83. You know, with the college students that just wanted to have a party because they couldn't go home on spring break. But in the 90s, it switched and it got terrible. You understand? It got terrible. And my sister said the comment that she just put in there, that is heavy. You understand? That is heavy right there, boy. She said the ugly side of it started sex trafficking in Atlanta. OMG. And around. Now she's from, so she know. You understand? And thank God she didn't, get harmed by any of that mess. I hate the fact that, my sisters and our little brothers go through this sex trafficking stuff too. I hate that they go through that. But this party right here, Freaknik, that's what helped start the sex trafficking in Atlanta. Because of all of its wickedness, all of its disgusting behavior. This is nothing, man. This is something that we should shame. We should not come together to exploit our women. You know, women exploit.
I think he broke up again, Cap. I think he broke again. Give Cap 2 seconds, 2-3 seconds, man. Let him come back in. I think he froze up again. It's all good. We're gonna keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second. Look, all these women are shameful. The ones that went down there for the Freaknik. It's shameful. You know what I'm saying? You want to go be a 304 and then change your life? I mean, that's kind of hard to do. You know what I'm saying? Let me get into this article, though. It said Hulu come out with a documentary. Everybody know this documentary been coming out, you know what I'm saying, for a minute about Atlanta's Freaknik Festival. In the 90s, has some Gen Xers worried their NSFW footage will resurface. I never knew I never knew. I don't know what. If anybody can hit me up and let me know what NSF is, I didn't know it until I started doing my research. Man. And they said NSF. I didn't know what it was. Come to find out what it means is not safe for work. So our people are worried, like these ladies back in the day, they wasn't worried about it then, but they worry about it now. So they don't want this documentary to come out. They don't want Freaknik to come out. They don't want nobody to know that they was down there going crazy. You know what I'm saying? The kids worried about the mama, how she up on top of the car, twerking that thing in the alley, doing all kind of crazy things. But we're gonna get into these articles, man, and we're gonna see how it goes. So look, check it out. Hulu is developing a documentary. We all know that. Freaknik, the HBCU picnic turned spring break phenomenon. We was down there partying, doing our thing. Everything we do is a phenomenon. It's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? Some Gen Xers are nervous over whether footage of them at the Freaknik will appear in the documentary. Hey, if you was going down there for a picnic to get a turkey and cheese sandwich, some chips, and a Coca-Cola, why are you worried about what's coming out? Because you're down there twerking, man. You're down there twerking on top of the cars, doing all kind of stuff that you ain't supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be doing none of that, man. Let me pull that scripture, man. Let me pull this scripture real quick before I get real heavy into it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this scripture, man. In Deuteronomy 23:17. You know what I'm saying? It says, "Thou shalt be no whore of the daughters of Israel." If y'all know the law and follow the law of the Most High, man, you should not be making a whore to the daughter of Israel. Freaknik made whores to the daughters of Israel, man, and we embraced it. We embraced the dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? So let me keep going. Hold on. Millennials and Gen X are speculating if they'll see family members in the documentary. So you got people scared to even see their family in the documentary. They're like, oh my God, I don't want to see my mama up there on the car twerking that booty. They don't want to see it. She was down there doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's the bad side of Freaknik. That's the bad side. Because we'll whore out our own women. Let me keep going. Hold on. It says some Gen Xers wondering if they'll appear in old VHS footage. And I mean, I'm a little old. I ain't really that old, but I don't know if y'all remember the VHS. You know what I'm saying? You stick it in the thing, and when we play it, it's different now because we got we got camera phones, we got all that. But some collected for Hulu upcoming documentary Freaknik, the wildest party never told. The wildest party never told. It says, let me run into this real quick. It says, according to everywhere. It says the documentary highlighted the rise and the fall of Freaknik, an Atlanta-based picnic that transformed into an infamous spring break block party in the 90s, while Freaknik cemented as a cultural hub. It has also became a ragger full of college kids and NSW antics. And they keep coming up with this NSFW. These people don't want this stuff to come out, man. These women down there don't want to see what they used to do. They used to just wild out, man. This is wilding out before wilding out. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. And it says, as news of the documentary hit the internet, some former attendees are speculating whether old footage of them letting loose as young adults will make the cut. In one viral video, a TikTok user named, well, we go run the name because it's public anyway. So we'll go ahead and name it. Tina started a video saying, we might be in trouble. Whoa, what you gonna be in trouble for? Tina, what did you do down there? Tina, what was you doing? And she said, I've been to several Freakniks. And she said, look, 94 was her year, Cap. I don't know where you was at 94, but she said 94 was her year. She said 94 was one that I attended. So I'm just praying that Jesus be a fence. Oh, my goodness. She's saying that Jesus be a fence over her right now. She's saying that Jesus be a fence over her right now. She said, Cap, she said, I'm praying that Jesus will be a big, tall privacy fence because she must have did some crazy things, Cap. She must have did some crazy things. She crying to that white Jesus to be a fence over her because she don't want nobody to know the thing she did that got out on dealing with Freaknik. So like I said, you breaking up.
I said, you know how they do it. You know the 304s do it. How much?
Man, she prayed.
How much sound? Is it coming through clear?
It's coming through clear now. Yeah, it's coming through clear now, sir. It's coming through clear now.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
she said,
let me finish trying to work it. Go ahead and drop it out. Okay. Let me try to work
it. Come on. I'll keep her up. But yeah, she said she wanted Jesus to put up a big old fence for her. She said, if you see look, that's what they say, Cal. If you see your girl in the documentary, hey man, at least all my clothes are on, she said. That's the best I got. Y'all they about to be what she say? Y'all they about to be put our business out on the streets. Some of us might be on TV, so get your parental controls together. So you want to hide it from the kids. That's why you gotta have your parental controls. I know y'all gonna be on TV. Y'all was out there, they was out there wilding out. They scared, Cap. They scared they scared to be shown out on TV. They scared to be showed. I said another TikTok user named Tammy noted in a separate video that Gen X is typically known as the generation of no receipts. You know, this is the generations. Everybody got receipts on this generation. We're like, we got receipts for this, we got receipts. They said we ain't got no receipts back then. No, what they say, no camera, no something. So the generation of no receipt, because they did not have social media. And the internet did not launch until the 1990s. So let's keep rolling. It said in a comment on Insider, Tammy added that she surprised Gen X with that will be allowed a showcase in a documentary because they tend to be overlooked or pretty much forgotten in conversations. However, boom, we got Naya Kai coming up. Hold on. If you got something to say, so just come on, get the thing. I'm sorry.
Yep,
it says okay, kind of, sir. Kind of. It was kind of lagging. It says, however, she's not worried about anyone she knows appearing on the footage. She said, Freaknik was a long time ago, and we are young, just trying to have fun. But Lord have mercy. Look, here go that Christian Mumbo Jumbo. Here you go. Here you go to Christian Mumbo Jumbo. Lord have mercy. The 90s were crazy because all of us were kids. We're suddenly adults after kind of raising ourselves. Tammy told Insider. That's what she said. Oh. Then
Pricer.
hold on, before you go, let me read this last paragraph, honey, before you come in. I know you got some heavy stuff to say too. It says, while Gen X is reflecting on their younger days, millennials and Gen Z are waiting to see if their parents or family members will pop up in the footage. Social media users are also interested in knowing if the documentary will touch on pitfalls of Freaknik, including instances of crime and sexual assault. And that's what I want to get into. So, like, go ahead, sis. You got something to say? Go ahead.
I just wanted to give my little bit of experience. Like Captain Nagal said, being from Atlanta, and I was between the age of 11 and 13 at the time that I was basically dragged through there with my mama. You know, like she just had to ride downtown, just had to ride through and all of that, and we would get out and walk around and stuff like that. But the things that were done, like a child should not have ever been in the midst of any of that, just the things that I saw. So there was sexual things going on, body parts exposed everywhere. And I thought that the police was supposed to be there to stop it, but the police was just, they were just standing around, they were enjoying themselves too. But I had a friend that went with us, and we were going through a crowd. Now, like I said, we was between age 11 and 13, the few times that we had been or whatever, and she was touched by a grown man, like grabbed her butt. And so my mama and her friend was like, when she said, somebody touched me, and I saw the hand. I didn't know who the person was, but it was a grown man. And so, she turned around looking for him, or I guess, they had ran off or whatever. But it's like all these women out here exposed, half naked, and you touch a child. It's crazy to me. And so I just couldn't understand at my age, like, why is all this able to happen? Like, why aren't the police doing anything? Why are they standing around? Why are these things happening and nobody's doing anything about it? Like I said, just seeing sexual misconduct go on and stuff like that, it was crazy to me. The streets was packed everywhere. So like I said, we were being dragged through with my mom, and, trying to get through this crowd, get through that crowd. And it was just crazy. It was the craziest thing. Like, there's never, ever been a party, celebration, anything like that I've ever seen. It was just crazy. People from all over. But when I said what I said about the sex trafficking, women are now telling their stories about how they hop in the car, come to Atlanta for Freaknik, and then they meet somebody who say, yeah, I'm going to pay for this, I'm going to pay for that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Yeah, you and all your friends can come, whatever the case. And then it turned into them, coming every Freaknik and then not going back home. Families looking for them because they were tricked into sex trafficking. And so, a lot of women, their stories, I was actually just looking at one last week about her whole story about, how all the things that she had to do. And she just thought she was just coming 1 year for Freaknik, and it turned into like a 3-4 year thing where she finally escaped the dude or whatever, but she never thought that was gonna happen. She thought she was just coming for Freaknik every year, but she wasn't the only one. There's a lot of women that happened to.
Damn, that's terrible. And this the underage girl that got touched. That's the same. Same girl.
That wasn't the same girl, but
Okay.
they were pretty young too. They were 18, 19 years old, so they were pretty young. But the same girl who was with us that got touched, I think she was about 13 at the time.
Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, Cap, I told you when you start digging, that is wild. It's crazy because
Yeah.
Because I, you know,
That's all that freedom they were
Salaki,
talking
sorry.
about that we had. No, I'm saying that's all that freedom that they claim we had at the Freaknik. You know what I mean? And here you go. Now I know you know it from an adult, but because you're just such a nasty bastard, you're just touching on everybody. You know, all because the women were free. Remember what they said? They were sexually liberated. They was free to have it all out. What they say? No shame in their game. And look at what happened. What's happening to little kids, man? That's terrible. That is terrible. And who would take their children to this event anyway? Like, this ain't no family event.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. Isn't it? Well, adults shouldn't be doing it. Number one, but you get what I'm saying. This is an adult event, not for. Damn, took the kids out there to the Freaknik. Go ahead, up.
Yeah, I can kind of get on a little bit more. I know my, I know my wrist. She can jump in and say anything else, but they have video broadcasts. You know what I'm saying? This was on down here. We got SWB TV, so this was live on the news. Everybody knew about it. The mayors and everybody knew what's going on. So this is a mayor. At the time, he went down to the Freaknik. And this is his explanation of what happened. He said WSTB showed several women being chased by men, grabbing their buttocks. One woman was failing her arms to fight off a mob of men. She's fighting off a mob of men because they are trying to get. Oh man, it's crazy. They trying to fight up a mob. Another fought to get away from men who lifted her dress as she was posing for a photograph. MTV, you know, MTV used to be big back then. MTV used to be big, but you know, they added them in there. MTV used to be big. Aired an hour-long show of Freaknik on Tuesday showing men disrobing and fondling women as they dance among mobs of men. Hawthorne, I think that was the mayor. I don't know. My rear probably she know more about it than I do as far as like politics and men being down there. He had to help the crowd. Said he pulled a woman from a swarm of 20 to 30 men who were trying to strip her. She said her underwear around her knees and her dress was up over her head. He said, if it had not been, he quoted this. He said, if it had not been for me intervening, she would have been potentially been raped, Salakia, in broad daylight, sir. So.
Salakia, sir.
No, go ahead.
And this is exactly what I was talking about when I said you could be walking through and see this stuff going on and nobody did anything. Police would be standing there. Police were heavy. They were heavy out. You would see them, but they never, like I just said, I never saw police intervene with any of this. They never did. And I could never understand it. I'm like, why is this going on? And nothing's, nobody's stopping it, or police is standing around and not doing anything about any of this. But they did used to get and I'm not saying that the sister was, she wasn't a victim, but they did used to get the men around them and strip and dance in the middle of the street. They would take photos on the nice cars. The men had the nice cars. they would get photos and where they would get on top of the car and pull their underwear down, lift their dresses up or whatever, and take pictures on these men's cars. So that it was a lot of that being done too. Like I said, I'm not saying that this sister was not a victim, but I guess they just thought that any woman out there was like that, but they weren't. But that's what they were doing. It was a lot of that, dancing in the middle of the street butt naked and on, on top of these cars and dancing and butt naked basically.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. But like I said, you got some predominantly Black people out here, professionals that wanted to sue and not bring this thing out. I got another article where it says predominantly Black professionals sue Hulu over 1994 Freaknik documentary, man. You judges and you lawyers, y'all was out there freak naked, man. Y'all was out there freak naked. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was out there freak naked. So now y'all want to sue over because y'all might be in some of them videos. You might be in some of them videos. Hold on, let me get into some of this article. Hey, you got anything you want to say? Bring out or whatever?
Hey, when you look at some of pictures of the police, you know what I'm saying, in the Freaknik,
yeah,
like sister, I see why they wasn't doing that. They to it.
Oh, they have a good time. They have a good old time.
Oh yeah, they had one cop. He looked like he seen the most vagina he ever seen in his life. Boy, he had the biggest Kool-Aid smile on his face. He had 4, 5 sisters sitting around him, half dressed. I said, God damn. Yeah. And here we are, we over us being disgusting. It's not like we just came together and was just kicking it in the streets, having fun, had radios playing, had food and drinks and stuff like that, and then everybody went home. No, they turned around and, like sis said, got they naked. They naked. The clothes got skimpier and skimpier. And they turned around and let it all hang out. They was letting it all hang. Men, you could see men. On the documentary, they had brothers just licking all over sisters. Like, come on, man. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. Here it is. You don't even know this sister. You don't know this brother. And y'all groping and feeling and tasting each other, like right in the middle of the street. And this is something that we absolutely should not be glorifying, man. We should not want this back. We should stop it. We should stop it. They got what's his name, 21 Savage, and he tried to I forgot the other brother name that they tried to bring it back. They got the new Freaknik.
Yeah, they tried to do that. It ain't last though. It ain't last though, because
right. It's not gonna be that exciting because it's not as nasty as the one from the 90s. You know what I mean? You can't call it that now. They're trying to shut it down, so they made them clean it up. And what's so sad is that our people, we should want to keep everything that we do clean anyway. We should not want to be like the other nations of people. We should not want to be like Girls Gone Wild. We should not want to be like these folks that just get out here, have no laws whatsoever. They do whatever they want to do. And we should not want to be what they call the woman was sexually liberated. Our sisters shouldn't want to be sexually liberated. Free to where you can just throw your sex up and down the street.
Yeah.
Ask men to see their rods. When let that be in the reverse, it's going to be a whole situation. Let you not like the person that asking you to see your tits. Let you not like the person that's trying to lick you all up and down. Let him not look good to you or something like that. You're going to turn around and you're going to get offended, and then you're going to start screaming and yelling.
Cat. Oh,
nowadays he's so
now you say that. That's a lucky. My bad, sir. Go ahead. My bad.
Go ahead.
Nah, now you say that. Now I'm gonna hit on the point that you're talking about, because I got another article. This is News One. Do you know what I'm saying? And it says the release of the Hulu documentary about the 94 Freaknik celebrating its upcoming 30th anniversary has ex-gens up in arms. Many of the 90 college students are now in their 40s and 50s. And in the prime of their careers, it's the NSFW. NSFW. You know what I'm saying? A group of prominent Black professional women plan to sue the streaming company in the Black the Film's release. So are we glorifying or shaming it? It sounds like y'all are shaming the things that y'all did back in the day. This is great. They shaming it. You gotta shame it.
Hold on. Wait a minute now. Wait. We finna have to run part 2 and maybe part 3 to this one. I see we had time. Hold up. Wait. So you actually found an article where the women that were on the tape, the HS tapes back in 94, are suing because they made the documentary showing how disgusting they are?
Yes.
Come on now. Like, do we not see why we should turn around and actually keep it clean, like all the time? Because I remember hearing back in the day, now these were some real old folks. They said, son, you gotta watch what you out here doing in these streets, because it just might come back and bite you in the ass. Now these were some good old Mississippi folks that told me this. You hear me? I remember that coming up. You got to watch what you do out here in the street, because it might come back and bite you in the ass.
Yes, if I could look. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, so like I said, my bad, sir. I would try. I thought you was finished. My bad, sir.
Oh, you got to go ahead.
So, okay, it says, based on the concerns about what could potentially be exposed, they are filing a lawsuit in Atlanta's federal court against Hulu. The women are saying it is unlawful because they did not sign media releases. This is crazy. It's unlawful.
We got to run part 2 on this one now. We got to run part 2 now, brother. You done brought out something, OMG, that I want to dig off into now. They are actually suing because of their behavior.
Yeah.
And they're not going to get any money for that. I don't believe that they are going to get a dime for that. Because when you do something in public, hey, it's public. You know what I'm saying? It's public. So I mean, what? Yeah, that did came back and bit you in the ass. Good, damn.
Bit you in the ass. That's like you said. Like you said, the old folks told you it's gonna come back and bit him in the ass.
Now you shamed of it. But when you was young, you didn't care. You didn't give a damn. You know, when you was what they say, when you was in your prime, you know what I'm saying? You was out there doing your thing. But you care, because guess what? somebody is shaming you because of what you did. You said something, sis?
No, sir. I was just about to say, I know my mom on there. I know.
Oh man, good damn night.
I know she got to be on there somewhere because that lady, she was wild. I'm glad I took after my grandmother and not my mother, but and as far as like I was saying about the police officers and stuff like that, she knew a lot of them. She knew a lot. Walk up to them, hug them, hey, and they called her Red because she red. I'm like, yeah, I know my mama got to be on there. I know she is. I know she is.
Damn, that's crazy, and that's a shame to be, out there like that, in something like this, to where your girls gone wild behavior is displayed for the world to see, and then when you get all like these people in the article, and we're gonna run part 2 out. We're gonna have to run part 2 of this one. Straight up. You got me wanting to look these people up and watch the documentary again, so I can see who
I got them right here.
suit.
I got some of the people right here. I ain't want to put the names out. Hold on. I got names. I don't want to put. I don't really want to put names.
I'm just saying. I want to see if I can find the ones that's suing and see what they was doing out there in the documentary. And it must be some of the bad parts where they were showing, where they were showing some of the, didn't get totally explicit, but you get the point. They started dropping some of them that ugly side of what was going down, and and now they're ready.
Hey, Cap, we're gonna get ready to get up out of here. I want to say this one last thing. I'm gonna read this one last thing from this article right here.
Go ahead.
I thought was crazy.
We doing part 2. We doing part
2. It says according to Media Takeout, one of the C-suite executives, I mean, I don't know what that means, C-suite executives, stated that there are already videos circulating online that show her in an unflattering light. She's already in an unflattering light. Check this out. She is married with 3 children. She's married with 3 children, earns north of $1 million annually in her position, and is hoping to block the official debut. So you know what I said. This is crazy. It's crazy. We definitely got to do a part 2.
We doing part 2. Damn. We definitely gonna do part 2. Some more clips. Hopefully next time this internet be more stable. It's stable now, but hopefully it's more stable to where we can get these clips played.
Damn right, Cap. Damn right.
Yeah. All right, we'll go close out.
All right, Comic-Con, sir. We're gonna keep pulling that heavy information. Sister Naya Kai, if you want to close out, if you want to say something, you got anything to say before we close everything out, and then let Cap rock and roll, and then we'll close this thing out. Hold on, we got another sister in the building.
Live, sir. I'm too wild.
Good. Okay, good. Cap, you got anything?
Look, I just want to say this: the next NAS show that event they come up with, the Freaknik or Freak whatever. You understand? Do attend. Do not go. This is a shame. It's a shameful. And it's sad that actually witnessed. She was a child herself, and then witnessed a grown man on a child. That's disgusting. And then all they had to do was talk about how great, how wonderful the Freaknik was. Why? Because they went to Atlanta and found freedom. They were sexually liberated. Women were sexually liberated. Like, what kind of disgust? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? To where, why you can't be liberated, stay home with your husband? Why is that not satisfying enough for you? To be liberated to where you can do any and every freaking thing you do to your man. Why do you have to do it up and down the street? I don't understand it. Why do you want to be so liberated to the point to where you're asking men, pull that thing out, let me see it. You're doing things that's only designed for a bedroom between a man and a woman. You're doing it in a car. You're doing it on the sidewalk. You're doing it on the street. You're doing it behind bushes and trees. I heard us having sex everywhere at this damn thing. I heard they was having sex everywhere. Sis said it was women butt naked every doggone word. The mayor said that the woman was about to get defiled had he not did something. And the mayor, if I'm not mistaken, the mayor, that's a brother, right?
Yeah, his brother. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The mayor was a brother. He's on the documentary too. So he turned around and said, "No, we got to stop this." Mm-hmm. And guess what? I agree with the mayor. I agree with the brother. Sis said that this helped start sex trafficking down there in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And I agree with the mayor. We should put an end to this Freaknik thing. It should never come back. And we should stop glorifying it, man. Let them sue all people. Luke, Lil Jon, Jermaine Dupri, except for the originators, because they didn't start it off to be that way. They started doing something else. So sue all of them nasty motherfuckers and take all the money that you can from them. And hopefully them a goddamn lesson. When they go to the bank, and when they go and they have to pay all those little children that got groped out by grown men out there, when they turn around and go to their bank account and see that they ain't got no money because of all of the women that got defiled out there. I see it was it looked like on the documentary when they said that they was having sex in the street. Like in
the alley, in the alleyways, everywhere. It was everywhere.
Yeah, they were standing up against the wall. It looked like they was getting it in right. I said, God damn! And this minute. So let them sue all of them and take all of their money for all of that filth that went on at Freak. Maybe that'll teach them a lesson. When they look around and say, well, God damn, now I'm on food stamps and WIC and welfare. Now I got to go to the ISUPK. I got to go see my Charlotte to give me some food to eat through the week. You understand? Maybe that'll teach them a goddamn lesson. You're going to have to feed Luke and Jermaine Dupri. He'll turn around and it ain't going to be Captain D coming. You know what I'm saying? Please feed me. You understand? That's what it's gonna be. Do you have any food left, brother? Shalom. That's what he gonna say when he pulled up. I know that sick mess that he started. You understand? So yeah, I just listen. I hope they sue all of them people, man, and take all of their goddamn money.
You see what happened to P. Diddy? P. Diddy still running. P. Diddy still running.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's a whole other. That's a whole other story, y'all. But I hope they take every dime from them, man. And then maybe they'll say, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Damn, I didn't know about all of the kids that got hurt out there. I didn't know the women that got, damn, that happened. Oh man, this happened too. Damn, now how many dollars I got in the bank now? 2. Each and every last one of them with $2. And maybe that'll teach them a lesson, man. Being nasty is not the way. Being disgusting is not it for us, man. Because look at what happens. People get hurt. People get hurt, man. Kids get hurt. People were taking their children out there. And little kids was getting hurt. Because grown men and women couldn't control their goddamn self. So like I said, take every dime from them and leave all of them $2 in the bank. And hopefully that'll teach them a lesson so they won't be trying to resurrect the next nasty thing because they ain't gonna have no goddamn money to do nothing. They ain't gonna have no money to resurrect the old nasty or either build no new nasty. And with that, hey, just keep tuning in, man. We're gonna keep dropping it. And the brother, I know he don't keep it. Listen, when my Charlotte told Cap, I got you one, I'm like, look, I already know you did. But I didn't know you that goddamn deep out. I didn't know you was gonna find. I didn't know you was gonna find some of the women that was on the VHS tapes being nasty, and now be married with children and it changed their life, and now they're ashamed of that. And now they're trying to get paid for that. You know what?
Yeah, I go deeper. I go deeper. Come on, I go deeper.
Hey, guess what? Sorry, you don't deserve no money. You know what I'm saying? You don't get no money for what you put out there. You was nasty.
Mm-hmm.
You was nasty.
And you deserve to be exposed. You deserve to be exposed.
Damn right.
That's what you deserve.
Damn right. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
Exactly.
I'm gonna dig as much as I can dig. Cap, we can do a part 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Cap, great. Hey, look, this is the STATL Connect podcast. Look, we ran over the time a little bit, but it's a heavy topic. You know what I'm saying? We talking about, should we glorify Freaknik or should we shame it? And I definitely see y'all know our opinion on it. We should shame it. That's not for our people, but we know our people glorify that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we got Cap in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got a sister in the building. She's from Atlanta. She done seen all of the horrible things that happened down at Freaknik. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna bring it out again. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep bringing it out. We're gonna keep busting y'all across the head, because that's what our people need. Y'all need to get busted across the head, man. Yeah, so we can get these topics out. We can get this message out to y'all. And with that, sir, hey man, look, y'all check into ISUBK Atlanta. Definitely check into ISUBK St. Louis. You got Cap 10K, the Goggle Bar, man. He got Shopping Short Radio. That's coming up. Don't miss that. Please don't miss that. We're gonna give you some more info. You know what I'm saying? Tune into ISUBK.com. And sir, with that, I'll say shalom.
Shalom.